backyard of the surf industry and a major event called the Swatch Women's Pro. The top 17 were so excited when the World Surf League not only gave them new events like lowers, giving them the upgrade, but they gave them more money as well, Potts. They ended up more than doubling the prize money. We've had more world title threats and contenders. Sort of back when you look in history, when you were on tour, Potts, and even through the 90s, even early 2000s, there's maybe 1-2 surfers fighting for a world title. Nowadays, a surfer 17th in the world could win a major event.
No, exactly right. I mean, there was, one surfer would literally dominate the world tour. Now it's just anyone's game. You've got 4 or 5 or even 6. Joanna Defay, one of those, starting to find her feet on the world tour. Rookie of the year, one in Fiji, obviously coming from Reunion Island, so she's used to those kind of waves. But also winner at the US Open, so this girl's got game no matter what kind of conditions.
Also Coco getting a warm-up on the left-hander. What a warm-up.
Wow,
big
beautiful
hack.
snap.
There's always these lineup markers people talk about. Oftentimes we ask people during the heat of competition and they won't exactly tell you what they're looking at on the beach. Is this an easy way to find your spot?
Yeah, I suppose it is. I mean, if you've surfed it enough, you can find the spot.
Tati on a Weston-Webb, reaching for the roof on that first snap, and she'll sink straight down.
I don't know, round 3 is always a hard one, everyone surfs really good, and with the seed I have, I always match with some of the, top 6 or top 10 guys, and it's always hard, and it's better than a 25th, last year I had like a 3rd, and I had a lot of 25ths, and that put me in a weird spot by the end of the year, I was like last guy pretty much, and luckily I won the QS, and this year I'm not too bad, because I have a lot of 13, so I'm working on that, try not lose in the second round, and after that just think heat about heat, and I'm feeling good, comfortable, and hopefully I can get a good race.
Congratulations. Potts, Joe, I know that you guys are up there.
Where he just switched on and connected with it in his first session ever, and he's off and running. During the interview, we got away from Joanna Defay.
Yeah, I think this is the best wave of the heat so far, Joanne. Once she finds a groove, once she gets that, I don't know, something clicks for her during a heat, and that is it right there. You can see that just smooth, clean, powerful surfing, super strong back foot. You talk about Tyler Wright, Matt Bowles is talking about how Tyler Wright's got that heavy lead back foot. I remember watching Carissa in her very first Quicksilver Pro on the Gold Coast. I think she was maybe 16 years of age or 15 years of age. I was basically looked at her and said, this young lady's got a huge future.
Watching Coco Ho light up that section and just running out of time for the finish. Coco just had the one turn before that where she fell on her backhand. Became rookies. They succeeded the best. When Coco was a rookie, she finished 4th in the world and won a major CT event.
I think there's only one person better than that. That was Steph Gilmore. She won a world title in her rookie year.
Watching Tati now float through the white water. Just staying in that lip. Nice and vertical. So powerful on that reliable backhand as she comes around to the inside corner. Sets up that hack with perfect posture. Slides that tail a little bit further, and she's created some space on the inside. Tagging it one more time, and she ends up losing the final turn, but she had so many majors to enjoy all the way down the line. A 9.76 gives her the lead. While Tati was lighting up that right, Coco was on the wave behind her.
Yeah, you see that second wave of the set, Joe, nice and clean. And that's what you're looking for. Those groomed faces enables you to set that rail a bit better. But Coco getting caught behind the section, not really what she was looking for right there. She needed to zig when she zagged. This was Tatiana's wave. You can see that first wave of the set, a lot trickier to ride, a lot more lumps and bumps involved. But Tatiana Weston-Webb just tagging this wave a couple of times right there, again off the bottom. Nice, clean surfing. Even though the conditions are very tricky, this is going to be a great score for Tatiana. And again, right there, you can see every turn that she does, Joe, she's pushing just that little bit harder. Didn't quite finish off that last turn. She threw everything into it and kind of overpowered the wave. So surfing waves like that, and it's, the progression of women's surfing, I think, is moving quicker than the men's.
Now with 6:30 on the clock, Defay with priority is going to run after some scoring potential. Little layback slide. Didn't have a whole lot of room to move there.
It was an interesting roll of the dice there for Joanne.
Next little wave setting up here for Coco Ho. Nice clean off the bottom. Starts with the classic Coco carve. Clean rail connection on the open face. And whips it quickly further down the line. So Coco, a couple of pocket threes to start.
A lot of lump and bump on the face of the wave. Let's have a look at Joanna Defay using her priority as she flies down the line right here. Beautiful turn, but that's about it. So Joanna Defay looking to replace a 4.33. I don't think she's going to do it. Coco Ho on wave number 2, so a lot cleaner, but still a lot of white water. Didn't quite connect right there. Nice bottom turn. Kind of got stuck again off the top right there. So this sort of fighting this wave all the way through. I mean, it was...
That's just as rippable, and everyone calls it this high-performance skate park because you get to try all your different high-performance maneuvers. And remember the maneuver that Defay did, snapper?
Oh yeah.
Let's see that again.
Absolutely.
This is Defay now, carved a wrap off the top. There's a windup for a big closeout finish. I wanted it to happen there, Potts, but
she was thinking about it. She was thinking about it, but I thought, you know what, she's on her way to a good wave, on her way to a good score. She doesn't want to, you know, fall off at the end there. And if you can remember, Jeremy Flores supported Joanna Defay on her first year on the tour. No sponsors, so financially helping Joanne out.
Now getting down the line with Coco Ho. She's still searching for the 5.64. She's going to just kick out of there. It was left behind on the inside corner.
Yeah, I mean, these heats are very, very important. Let's have a look at Joanna Defay's last ride. Nice clean face. Second or third wave of the set. Bang, right there. Nice and sort of in the lip sort of maneuver. Critical stuff for Joanne.
And Defay's come a long way, as you mentioned, Potts, getting helped out by Jeremy Flores financially in that first year on tour. And now she's just running on her own steam as we look at Tati. Huge windup for a big hack.
Oh.
And she ends up blowing the fins out on the next turn and ends up losing it.
Can Joanna Defay crank it up? Better her score. Here we go.
Defay rolls in right into a windup, speed float, but she is so deep. A bit of a closeout on that section.
Can't fall at this level, that's for sure. The judges are way too critical. Oh.
Going for broke is Coco Ho. A big blast off the top, and she's down. So the Hawaiians going for some big closeout maneuvers to finish. Joanna Defay survives a very interesting round 3 matchup, and she'll be heading into the quarterfinals as the Swatch Women's Pro continues.